You know that expression, home is where the heart is? I so believe that. Sometimes I call my home my nest, and it's such a sense of accomplishment when you make your home a special and beautiful place. And that's what we're going to talk about in this half hour. Get your creative cap on, because we're going to have a ton of fun. We are starting off with the most lovely paint kit. This is the Bluestone French Country paint kit. And this is about maybe repurposing Grandma's old nightstand that she gave you. Maybe you're an antiquer and you found, you know, a tired piece of furniture and you're thinking, I can revamp that. If you love that sun-drenched French country look, a little bit worn, a little bit relaxed, a piece that tells a story, you have to stay with us for this. $99.99 is the price for the Bluestone French Country paint kit. This is a soap and water cleanup, low VOCs, and we have it today as a blockbuster value. So it's just over $40 savings for you. And here to take us through what's included and what we can do is a very talented lady, and she's going to inspire us. She's from a lovely town called Ancaster, near Hamilton.
Yes.
Which is so charming and so pretty. I'm sure many of you know it. And her name is Pamela Stiles, and you're a decor expert. Nice to work with you.
Thank you.
Can we just take a quick look around this set? Because look at what Pamela has done for us here. With the paint kit. It's just inspiring. You know, maybe it's an old dining room set that you thought, oh, that's so out of date, it's so out of style. All of a sudden you reupholster it and you use the paint kit. Look at did you see this? That's adorable. The
Isn't that
drawers.
sweet?
Can I show you this one? This is so cute for anybody that has, look at this old high chair in the pink.
Isn't that just beautiful?
You know, you don't need to have a baby to have that.
No.
I don't.
Or even if your kids have gone off to college.
Your kids have gone off to
college. It's
college.
to do, and put a nice pot of plant on it.
And I love
Beautiful.
what you did with the chairs.
Yes.
You know, these old chairs that maybe you have a couple around, or maybe you've got some, maybe it's even from a big box store and you're thinking, gosh, that was a really good price. What can I do to it? You know, these are beautiful and they look fabulous and they did not cost a lot to do.
No, that's the beauty of it.
Yes. Okay, so what are we receiving, first of all, within this first parcel, our Blockbuster?
Yes, our Blockbuster kit here comes with a 500 ml jar.
I'm going to actually scoot around the front.
Sure.
As you're saying this.
Yeah.
Excuse me as I run around.
It's a 500 ml jar of the French Country, which is our white.
Okay, so
lovely.
That's the white.
Yes. And it comes with the silky, that's in the chalky patina.
Okay.
The silky patina is the Bluestone, which is this color here. It's our signature color.
Oh, I love that color.
Isn't that gorgeous?
This just says relax. And cottage and vintage.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Okay,
It's
so you're
just
getting
like
that color.
Grade blue. And then it comes with this waterborne varnish.
Okay.
A 250 ml of waterborne varnish that goes right on top.
So that's the finishing touch.
Yeah, a nice strong top coat.
And does that add a sheen at all?
Satin sheen, so it's hardly anything in there.
So still rustic looking.
Absolutely.
Okay.
A chalking brush.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I wouldn't even know what a chalking brush is. I think it had something to do with chalk. Looks like it could come from my makeup kit.
They're nice, they're round, they're dense, and you really can apply the paint beautifully.
Is that horsehair? What is that?
It's natural boar, yeah.
It's natural boar. You know, isn't that interesting? I thought I heard nay, but I think it was a boar makes a different noise, doesn't it? I don't know what kind of noise a boar makes, but anyway. Okay.
I think it's from the pig family, isn't it?
Okay. I'm not going to snort, but you get the picture.
Yeah. You get two practice boards.
Oh, nice. And they're even pretty.
Yeah.
It's like molding.
Yeah, it's molding so that you can just try and see which way you like it to go on. There are no mistakes with this. That is the beauty of this.
Okay,
It all depends on how you want to apply it and how it goes on, how you'd like to distress it.
Okay.
It's lovely.
So there's two brushes I can see we're
there's
getting.
a flat brush, which is nice for applying the top coat.
Okay.
It's just your back and forth. A set of gloves and one of our aprons.
And one of your
They're
aprons.
hand-painted aprons.
So we've got the parcel in front of us. This is everything that you are receiving for $99.99. Now our regular price, and I think our regular viewers know we aim to be as competitive as possible, is $140. We have dropped the price by just over $40 today. We also have 4 interest-free payments for you of $24.99, which is great. And keep in mind, if you were getting 2 of these, to double check and see if you qualify for the free shipping and handling when you spend $150 or more. That is something I'd look into. Okay, so where do we begin?
Okay, so here's where we begin. I'm going to put this silky Bluestone over there. I'm going to put some white on there. I love these jars because the nice big wide mouth allows you to pop the brush right in there.
So I don't need to pour it into another vessel?
Nothing, and you can hold that if you're doing a project that's large, they're not heavy. So I just want to point out, if you're new to the chalk style paint,
Yes.
they come very thick.
Okay.
You can add water to thin them, but try it first, see if you like it, give them a real good shake before you open them, and then just start applying. There is no primer required. This is just a raw piece of wood.
Okay, so this is like from a banister.
Yeah, this is just a spindle. I like to use
spindle.
the spindles because there's so much detail on them.
I know, they're so
Yeah.
beautiful.
So
Okay,
give it a
thank
shot.
you. Oh
Try
my
that
gosh.
side. I'll show you how
Okay.
the white goes on.
So a couple things I
And-
wanted to mention. You are
Yes.
Canadian.
I am.
You are the creator of this.
I am.
And I love that. So keep in mind that
Yes.
you're shopping
Oh.
Canadian. Okay, any tips? Now you're going
Just
through it along.
put it on. Yeah.
Beautiful color.
Now, look at that coverage with one coat.
That's amazing for a
Is
white.
that not incredible?
Wait, and look at me.
Yes.
Look at that.
Look at that. How beautiful is that? This stuff
That
is
is
so
beautiful.
nice, and it dries quickly. You could have a piece done in an afternoon. Gone are the days when you had to paint it one day, let it dry, paint it the next day, let it dry, put your top coat on. This is done. You can have a whole piece done in an afternoon.
In an afternoon. And actually, do you have that? Oh, you do have it right here. May I set this down?
Yes.
And I don't want to put that
No,
down there.
that's okay.
I just wanted to show you, when
Oh,
you say
yes.
have a whole piece done in a short period of time. Okay, this is, how many of you have pieces like this? And I'm sure when you first purchased it, or it was first purchased,
I found it on the side of the road.
Okay.
How's that?
It's not
Someone was
necessarily
throwing
your
it away.
taste today. The handles are kind of looking at it, and the drawers aren't perfect. But look at the before and after. That's fantastic, and I
Yeah.
love your use of color. Charming, a little bit whimsical. Repurposing, I think, is so huge, being able to do that. And a sense of accomplishment. You know, every time you walk by the room that you have your piece in, you're going to stop and stare. You're going to go, I love that. I love it. It's so gorgeous.
Isn't it great?
And what a lovely activity also to do with, you know, your daughter, your granddaughter, your grandson, you know, to get involved with somebody. I think it's a, I feel like, you know, putting on my overalls and
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
really having some fun with
Absolutely.
us.
Go out garage sailing, pick up a few pieces. But you'd
Sure.
be surprised what you have in your home that can be painted.
Yes.
Because they just change the look of them altogether. So I wanted to show you how this is black oil paint.
Okay.
Oil and shiny.
Okay.
So traditionally, we had to sand this all down, get the shine off, get the oil off, then prime it.
Because you wouldn't
then
layer
paint it.
certain paints over certain
Yeah,
paints?
these are acrylic latex paints. They're
Okay.
water-based, soap and water cleanup. So they're not supposed to go over this.
But you can go over it without having to do all the prep work.
That's right.
Because isn't that the least fun part, is
That
the prep
is.
work, and you're just ready to see the color going on or this going on, and it's like,
Absolutely. You want it done. You want to do it. You want to be creative, but you don't want to spend days on it.
no.
Now look at this.
And it goes right over.
Right
It gives you gorgeous
over.
coverage. This color, again, it's like, oh, it is, you know, looking outside of a window at a field with wildflowers and fresh air
Yeah.
and a running brook.
Yeah, it just takes you
And
right
you know,
there.
your hair's perfect. And you can hear the birds chirping. It is just that and everything. It is. It's that perfect color.
It is.
You know,
It's beautiful.
It's the color that says life is good.
Yeah.
Everything is good. It's gorgeous. And
Yeah.
there's been a real return, I think, to painted furniture.
It's huge.
It is huge.
On Pinterest, in the stores, it's everywhere,
love
and
it.
it's so expensive.
And you can spend.
And now you can do your own.
You know what's funny? If you came to my house, I have a green armoire,
Ah.
a bright red armoire, and you know, I've had these pieces for ages, and they're old and they're getting a bit rubbed down, but I love them, and they're so cheery and positive. Think about pieces that you have in your house that you want to revamp and give new life to. And maybe it's certain parts. That's amazing. The touch.
Yeah, that's beautiful. My girlfriend was going to throw that out, and I said, I'll take
Hang
it.
on. It's a lot
and
of wood.
she came over to my house. It was all done, and she said, can I have it back?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it turned out just beautiful.
Now, are you traditionally doing one coat or two, or what do you suggest?
That piece I did in one coat.
Wow.
So it really depends on how you paint.
Right.
The color that you choose. Sometimes white takes 2 coats.
Right, okay.
But there are no mistakes. That's the beauty of this stuff. There's no mistakes. It's all up to you and how you do it.
And if you get it on your hands,
You soap and water, but it does stick very well, so you're going to
Okay.
scrub a little bit.
that's okay. We can
Yes,
do that.
yeah.
This is another one I just love.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I think we're hesitant to paint wood. I know, okay, this is going to sound sexist, but I think a lot of guys say, no, do not paint wood.
You're right.
What is that? That's a whole man-woman
It
thing.
is. It's like that man cave thing. I don't know.
I don't know. Shed some light in the cavemen.
Paint it.
And paint it, because it gives it new life.
Yeah.
I had we went through this when I live in a 100-year-old house, and the trim was not beautiful quality, and it was this dark brown, and I said to my husband, please let me paint that, please. And he's like, no, you can't paint wood. And I'm like, who taught men that you can't paint wood?
Right.
I don't get it.
Right.
Anyway, I digress.
You can paint wood.
Give new life to it. Look at the chairs, the toys. As Pamela was saying, maybe you've done some antiquing. I know for me over the years, I have been asked, as family members have moved on, would you like anything?
Yes.
Anything you want. And you know, most of the time I don't want stuff, but it's like, oh, you know, that chair, that old chair, or
you grew up with it. It's sentimental.
Just something.
Sure.
Maybe it's even a picture frame.
Absolutely.
You know, you're doing something like that, and you're doing a new piece of art or a poster or something.
Yep.
Now, with
You're right.
the amount with our Blockbuster, how much can I actually paint with that? Can you give us a ballpark figure?
That armoire you saw, I did with one 500 ml jar.
Okay.
Okay.
Could we bring that picture up again? Is that too much trouble?
Now this one,
This is
yeah.
Here, let me hold this. So
Sorry,
this
that's open.
did that whole armoire that we just saw a moment ago that
Yes.
Pamela was talking about her girlfriend.
Now, as I said, it's thick. So I just had Susan from Ottawa who emailed me because she purchased some, and she was able to make almost 2 500 ml jars out of one because she kept adding water. She did an entire bedroom suite for her granddaughter.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And it looks fabulous.
I'd love to see a picture.
Yeah.
Proudly Canadian, 100% acrylic latex, chalky minerals, 500 ml on this in the white. It's also ultra-low volatile organic compound, which is another biggie.
Smell.
Well, that's funny because I didn't smell anything
Exactly.
when I was here earlier.
Isn't that nice?
Not at all.
It's beautiful.
There's no scent, which is amazing. We are talking about our Blockbuster, everyone, and in the lazy, hazy days of summer, what a nice time to take on a project that doesn't have to dictate your entire day, but gives you amazing results. So we just used, you're getting the 2 paints, one in that, what is the blue called again?
The Bluestone, that's signature color.
Signature Bluestone.
Yes.
Which again is that open window with the breeze blowing in, the curtains blowing in, the birds are chirping.
Sounds so pretty.
That's that color.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you've got the big tub of white.
The French Country, yep.
Then you've got the
the clear coat varnish, yep, which is all water-based. You get 2 practice boards, the apron, the chalky round brush, and the flat 2-inch brush.
2 beautiful brushes.
Yes.
Okay, so you painted this.
So
now
this
what's the
one,
next step?
well, this one was painted like this one with the black oil paint underneath.
Okay.
This is the Bluestone on top. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about distressing it because we have the sanding block in the other kit. And it's super easy. You just sand it to whatever you like. So if you think that's enough, you can stop. If you want to keep going, you keep going. But look how all the natural fleegees, I like to call them, in the wood.
Say it again.
Fleegees.
Do you know how many people, yesterday I learned the word cankles.
Oh, that's not a good word.
Okay, and today it's fleegees.
Fleegees.
My mom's an English teacher. I have to be careful.
Fleegees are beautiful imperfections in the wood.
Well, I am seeing fleegees.
Yes, so it's beautiful.
I like the way that you focus a little bit more on the corners and the details. So you get just a little bit of that kind of worn look.
Yeah, and like I said, there's no mistake. So if you think you took too much off, just put another coat on.
That's good. It's like taking a piece that some people might see as garbage and making it into a beautiful piece to look at that feels like it tells a story every time you look at it. Again, this is our Blockbuster just in front of us. Think about those tired items that maybe it's time to, where you're thinking about, should I get rid of that? Should I get rid of it?
Don't
Maybe
get rid
not.
of it.
Maybe it's just about repurposing. And I think today in our green world, repurposing is huge. And I love the idea of getting, kids involved with this. Maybe you're going to take it, like look at the way you did the spindles here.
Yeah, aren't they so pretty?
Beautiful.
I know. I love them.
I should just mention, we do have other colors coming up, but the kit today has the blue and the white, and then you have the varnish.
The top coat.
The top coat.
Yep.
Okay.
And this here, I just want to show you, with the white, you can also add a lot of water and a little bit of paint and make a wash out of it.
Oh,
Isn't that so pretty?
I've seen Debbie Travis, and I've seen a lot of the experts out there do that.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful.
That gives it a real cottagey effect, too, if you're doing pieces for the cottage. So that's interesting to
Or
note
to do
as
a table, do the legs in this, and then the table solid white.
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And again, we're working with, in this case, just old pieces of wood. You know what I love too? The corbels you can sometimes find from old houses.
Oh yeah, and look at...
In mix and match, you could work with those.
These things.
Okay, yeah, so you actually, that's fantastic.
But yeah, you could paint that up and love it again.
And you know what? I don't love it right now.
Exactly.
I don't. It looks dated.
But how many people have things in their home like this and they think, oh, I just want to get rid of it. And once you paint it, distress it a little, it is gorgeous.
Can I just bring you back here for a quick sec, everyone? Because Pamela started off with this and then created this. Now, we do have the different colors coming up, but how many of you have those pieces of furniture that you think, oh, time to pass along, time to, would a consignment store take it? Maybe not. But look how charming that is. It's so much fun. And again, if you went into a quaint little boutique in a pretty little town, you know that would have a hefty price tag.
Very, very big price tag.
And so, you did change the handles.
Yes, on the top one we did change the handles.
That is so,
and the other ones we just spray painted them. So those are all the colors that are in the sampler kit.
Okay.
And we did it with one of the kits just to show you what you could do, and we didn't even use anything out of them.
Okay.
It goes so far.
So I should mention, everyone, the sampler kit is coming up in just a quick sec. But please take a look around. Oh, I love this too. We call these
Aren't
banisters.
They great?
These are beautiful.
I think they were off a bed. I found them. I found them again.
These. Can I take one out, or will it fall down?
It may.
Okay, this is.
But that's,
you could use this in a garden. You could use this.
Absolutely.
Just the way you've got them. Ooh.
That one is. The tall one is vintage velvet.
Oh my gosh! See,
that is Provence.
Figures I picked Provence.
Yes.
Hey, look, it matches.
So is this chair. This chair is Provence.
This chair is Provence.
And the
well.
seat is driftwood. We even painted the fabric.
You did?
Yes. Feel that. It's beautiful.
Amazing.
It's not hard. It's just...
I've got to take my...
Yes.
This is so pretty.
Take your Provence with you.
Wow, amazing. From the high chair, on the chairs, it's amazing too. You know how sometimes you see occasional chairs and they're marked down really cheaply? These are beautiful. What a fantastic job. I'm going to lean this up over here.
Sure.
And again, it's all about reinvigorating older pieces with that sun-drenched, shabby French chic. And it is 513-751 for our Blockbuster. I'm impressed. Very nice.
It's just beautiful.
Very nice. Okay. We also would like to make available for you, this is the furniture paint in full size, and we have 6 delicious colors for you to choose from. They're $25, and you actually have them all out here.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the left is the silky, on the left to us is the silky patina.
Okay.
And the other side would be the chalky patina.
Okay, so the one we're looking at right now is the chalky patina. Do we have anything showcasing these colors right now?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
So the colors that we have
actually right
here,
in front are all the colors right here.
Oh, thank you.
That
okay,
works
this is
really
what we
well.
want. Is this the chalky here?
Yep, they're all the chalky.
Okay, so just come take a look. This is Provence. Can I show them very quickly? Provence. This is called vintage velvet. This is called beach glass. Oh, that's so beautiful. This one here is called Bluestone.
Yep, that's the Bluestone that we love.
French country. And then Pebble Beach. Okay, can I just tell you, I love them all. And they look amazing together.
Don't they? Any combination of them works so well together.
They are beautiful.
Yeah,
so again,
they're
that
really
cottage,
lovely.
chalky, amazing color. $25, 4 easy pays of $6.25. And they're 500 ml, so it's a nice big size. So you've got ample paint, and I can also water that down?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
100% acrylic latex, ultra low VOC. And remember what Pamela said, you don't need to go into all the prep work with these as far as, you know, putting different primers on and whatnot.
Absolutely.
You're good to
they
go.
can go right on top of whatever you like.
Okay, so okay, pardon me. We also have the silky patina.
Yes.
And those are $25. What's the difference between silky and chalky?
The chalky has actual chalk minerals in it.
Okay.
And when you sand it, it almost crumbles away, and it gives a really soft, antique-y look that you can leave as is. The silky patina has a little bit more sheen to it, not quite shine, but just above a flat or a matte finish.
Okay.
And you can leave it just as is. You don't even need to top coat it.
Okay. Now
Although I like to top coat everything. I just love the look of it.
All right. We are just moving on right now. We have for you, I believe we're moving on to the brush at $69.90. This one's 513, 513-756. Can you bring that a little closer for me? So this is at $69.90, and we have it on the 4 Easy Pays today.
So that's the large brush.
Okay.
This is the medium. And the special, most special thing is this. This is the new beeswax furniture polish.
Wow, so it's real beeswax?
It's real beeswax, natural beeswax, mixed with organic orange oil. Smell. Isn't that just delicious?
It's beautiful.
This is actually food safe. You can use it on a chopping block.
Do you know, I just had a memory.
Oh.
I had a memory of making Ukrainian Easter eggs.
Aww.
You know that, because you melt the wax to do that totally, you just said, I had a deja vu.
It smells like a creamsicle to me.
It's beautiful.
I love it. So
okay,
this.
So how do I use that?
Okay, so you get the wax. Let me find a piece that we did earlier right here, maybe.
Okay.
And is that dry? Yep.
Is that dry already?
Yep.
I just did that.
Yep, I know.
Wow. I can't believe it.
So
are you going to comment on my job?
Yeah, you did a great job. I'm just going to wax it up for you.
Now, what's the point of the wax?
Okay, you're going to see. I'm going to show you right now. Because the wax is a protector.
Okay.
Feel it if it's tacky. People ask me all the time, how much do I put on? I said, just put on until you feel it's tacky.
Okay.
And then you want to get your buffing cloth and just buff it up really nice. Now, do you see the shine that's coming with the wax?
See a shine.
But it's a different shine that comes with a varnish than wax. And this gives you like an aged shine.
Oh.
Isn't that just beautiful?
That is beautiful, and the tackiness is gone.
Silky.
Now, can I still wipe that off with soap and water?
Try and scratch it with your nails.
It doesn't come off?
No. It's so hard. That piece, that hutch that you saw is in my kitchen right beside the stove.
Okay.
And I have condiments, I have olive oil on it, everything else, and I just wipe it off.
Pamela, we just have a quick mention right now on the finishing kit, which has 2 cotton buffing rags and the sanding sponge. You saw Pamela use it. We have that available for you at an introductory price today of $9.97. I'd like to encourage you to take a look online at tsc.ca and see everything that lovely Pamela has brought us. But what a beautiful way to repurpose some items in your home. Easy. We're not using rubber gloves. I'll tell you, I've got a lot of things I'd like to work on. And we have the testers, the Try Me kit, too, with all these gorgeous colors. It's all online. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely to work with you.
It's terrific.
And stay with us. Let's see what's coming up here at the shopping.